My name is Saurabh. I manage the regional objectives of the water business of Vestergaard, which is primarily into getting our portfolio of water filtration systems out in the most difficult areas where the most vulnerable population of this region lives. For example, in Bangladesh, where the camp is, the Rohingya camp, in Philippines, where there's a constant threat of disasters, in rural parts of India, where you have rotavirus infection. So we try to prevent people, vulnerable population, to get these diseases in a sustainable fashion. So that's what I do. Vestergaard's primary objective is to do good business, but by doing good. So that's what we do every year, and so for the Asian region which I represent, last year, 2017, we were able to reach out to 500,000 people, new people, drinking safe water from live straw filters, and the current objective for this year is to reach out to 1.5 million. So that's the target, to reach out to newer people, get these services at a low price for these people, more affordable, and also to make sure that each one of these 1.5 million people get to use our technology more effectively by education, training, local presence of our implementation partners, and most of our products are very easy to use, but we still want local capacity building done around the product to make it sustainable. So this is our target, to reaching out to these people in a more effective manner. That's the current 2018 goal. I would say the challenge currently is that the main challenge that the organization has always faced is that these products need to be affordable. These products need to be strong, resilient, high quality, low price. But for this to happen, there should be a lot of funding, which is centralized in country, for example. But water and sanitation, historically and even right now, is a sector that does not have, and especially point of use filtration, though it has a huge health impact, it has amazing past performance of changing lives during disaster or in a normal setting. But there is still a lack of centralized funding. So it's divided into several pockets, which is very difficult to tap. And you're always competing with low quality, low cost, local indigenous suppliers. So it's the key challenge is how to reach out to these small pockets to achieve a scale where you can actually call yourself, actually reach out to 1.5 million people and keep on increasing your presence in the quality, because we feel that the difference between our product and the other products is that we cover the entire range of the disease spectrum, whereas the other products cover very limited range of disease spectrum. That's also what World Health Organization has stated. So that's the first challenge. The second challenge, I would say, is getting the product is okay. Once you get the funding, is still okay, but what we really wish is that all these products are supposed to be lasting for several years. It's not just 1 month. It's about a decade or 5 years, and we want, and that's the value for money, really. When you multiply the time these guys use the product. So if you create these sustainable pockets in these regions, like you have support system, to create low cost, effective support systems in all these decentralized pockets of funding and projects, that's the key challenge, to have like high quality, low cost implementation partners in all these places, so that these people can use this product for years. That's the second. So these are the only two challenges that we face. The third challenge is to keep up with the demand of the consumer. So the consumer might not be able to afford these technologies, but they demand that we need safe drinking. We need water which does not have microbes, but we also need water that does not have calcium carbonate or arsenic or other kinds of pollutants. So we keep on like getting, improving our technology at a fast pace. So these are the three key challenges. To work together cohesively, because once the funding is decentralized, I've seen that all these companies, the private sector, is also working in their own respective silos, and we haven't seen a lot of collaboration between several suppliers or technology people of water treatment and sanitation and hygiene for disaster and regular. So if we have like a strong group working together, maybe the future of this sector, the funding sector, also becomes together, because right now there's a huge gap between the private sector and the donor, and that's why there isn't any big funding coming in together, centralized funding. So maybe if we work together, that's the message I would want to give. The kind of speakers that you have, the kind of knowledge that comes onto this, attending this kind of summit is super high. Also, the kind of relationships and network that we build is also high. So it's a really action-packed 2 days that you guys bring to this, summit. That's the key thing that we get from attending the summit.